Right, nice to have you back onto the Arsenal podcast. Back at it again. You get me? Back at it again. You remember Nabir Fekir? He's linked again with Arsenal at Real Betis now. He's 27. I thought he was around 30 or 31, but seems that age is not really his disadvantage right now, and he's linked as one of the Coutinho alternatives. We're going to be talking about that, but I'll start with the Philippe Coutinho story. Welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. Don't forget to smash the like button. 200 likes is always my minimum, and don't forget if you want to buy anything online, use Jumia, and those links are in the description. All right, so you want Coca-Cola products, you want Samsung products, you want shoes, you want food, whatever you want in a supermarket, you can find it online with Jumia. So links are in the description. Don't forget to become a member if you wish to. Use that join button and join the Arsenal podcast as a member. Right. Links with Philippe Coutinho. We are back again. Arsenal is linked again with Philippe Coutinho. We had a very nice run in the first, in the first phase of the links, because we talked closely to Kia Jorapchin. We had personal terms agreed with the player. We had so many things that that were in place. However, Ronald Koeman's appointment at Barcelona destroyed everything, and all the hopes Arsenal had, because it was merely an easy decision. Either Ronald Koeman saying that he was going to use the player, or he wasn't going to use the player, so that we could actually take him. Now, if you guys still remember, we were trying to pursue a loan deal for Philippe Coutinho, and it was estimated to be around 9 to 10 million. That was the deal. Now again, we are linked with Philippe Coutinho, and reports are saying that because the Aouar deal is becoming more and more complicated, Lyon seem they are not going to be reducing their asking price. The 60 million pounds named in the in the first place is going to stay. Arsenal are not really in position to meet that price. We might actually back out of that deal and go back for a cheaper option, which would be in this case a loan deal for Philippe Coutinho, according to reports. Now, I don't know whether, if we go back for Philippe Coutinho, we are going to restart the negotiation process, because like I said, we had agreed personal terms. We had talked so much with Kia Jorapchin in that time when Philippe Coutinho arrived at the Emirates, at Colony actually. I think it was when Bayern Munich were heading back into the Champions League. Now, after the Champions League games, after the Champions League thramping, Bayern Munich almost killing Barcelona. Was it 7-2, 7-0? I even don't recall. I'm a very good fan of Barcelona. I don't really like Bayern Munich. I like Dortmund in Germany, and it was really embarrassing that Bayern Munich could do such a thing. Hansi Flick. Anyway, of course, after that, thramping, Barcelona had to change manager, and the new manager, Ronald Koeman, seems to be taking things slowly. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He's slowly deciding on the players who would want to stay at the club. He has decided Messi is going to stay. He has decided Luis Suarez is going to go to Atletico Madrid as a free transfer. Players like Miriam Pjanic are joining, so I hear he's interested in players like Memphis Depay. Semedo is leaving. Heki Bellerin is linked to Barca. So, with all this transfer madness that's going on at Barcelona, because they really need a complete squad overall, and they need to select it very, very well. Probably, Philippe Coutinho could actually fall in the hands of Arsenal. However, we are not very sure with Barcelona going to be letting him go, because it looks Ronald Koeman is ready to use him. 28 years of age, the exact kind of player Arsenal is looking for. I want to say it again, the exact kind of player Arsenal are looking for. Philippe Coutinho Correa, ex-Liverpool, player. But if you want that creativity, if you want that box to box, if you want that that player who can dictate the tempo of the game, if you want that player who can make those passes all day, all evening, all night long, it is Philippe Coutinho. And that's I understand this where the interest stems from, when Arsenal fans always cry for Philippe Coutinho. I understand, but still we have to listen so closely to what's going to come out from Barcelona, because it's going to depend on them. It's going to depend on them. We are taking Matteo Guendouzi, I think, plus some cash, but that was rejected. That means we shall have to go for a cash loan deal. I don't know whether it will have a mandatory buy clause, but it's gonna be a loan deal. If he's going to join Arsenal, trust me, it's gonna be a loan deal. How many of you want to see Philippe Coutinho join Arsenal? Get in the comments and smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and become a member as well. I want to talk about Nabir Fekir now, because I've been talking about Philippe Coutinho. Now, the other alternative to Houssem Aouar is Nabir Fekir. Almost, it's like Houssem Aouar, is in the boots of Nabir Fekir at Lyon, because Fekir was at Lyon, and I think he left in 2019. Now he's at Real Betis, but he was one of those players that Arsene Wenger longed to play or work with. One of those players that we were linked with almost every summer when he was at Lyon, but we never got him. Is Houssem Aouar going to be the same case? Maybe, I don't know. But Nabir Fekir is one of those players that he never had a big move materialized to a big club. And if you ask me, I'm going to say I don't know why. He was that kind of player who could play for Barcelona, that kind of player who could play Juventus, he could play for Manchester City, he could play for Arsenal, he could play for Manchester United, he could play for Dortmund, he could play for Bayern. But I don't know why he never had a chance to sign for a big club. And I think this is at times this is when Lyon becomes too greedy, and they spoil chances for players. They ruin players' careers. They were too greedy, and they couldn't let Nabir Fekir get on with his career. Finally his career is going to the dogs. He's linked with us again, like I said, as another Houssem Aouar alternative. If we do not get Houssem Aouar, we might actually get Nabir Fekir, and the chances of us getting him are 4 out of 10. He could be a cheaper option. He's playing with Betis, so I don't think he would reject a move to come for us to Arsenal. I don't think he would reject that that move. However, most of the things you can look at in this scenario: is he good enough? Is he better than what we have? Is he the kind of player we want? Is he still at the level where Arsenal yearn and long to play him onto the pitch? If you ask me that question, I'm gonna say I'm not really sure. I know he's really talented. He's 27 years of age. Probably deserves another chance in his career. What do you think? Would you take Nabir Fekir at Arsenal if you didn't get Houssem Aouar? We have less than 14 days, less than a fortnight to go to close the transfer window. Nothing's happening with Aouar. Nothing much is happening with Partey. Should we try to hunt down the alternatives as soon as possible? So we are linked with that, those two men. I'm not going to really talk about any other, links. I'll be doing another transfer video probably at 11 p.m. So make sure you're tuned in. But those are the two players. Philippe Coutinho back on the cards. It's gonna be a loan deal, definitely. It's gonna be a loan deal if it's gonna happen. But what are the chances? 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I'm not really sure. I think Ronald Koeman has the key to to Arsenal getting Philippe Coutinho. But I would say welcome Philippe Coutinho, a player who has so much to add to Arsenal. Definitely a player who has so much to add to Arsenal. And Nabir Fekir, if you ask me to go for a deadline day crazy signing, I'll take him. I'll take Nabir Fekir. He's talented. However much he has been out of action, out of the the media limelight for some time, I can't help myself but remember his talent, remember the glimpses of his, quality work at Lyon. I'll take him. Trust me. I'll take him and make him a better player if he can become one. Thank you for joining me once again. Don't forget, you want to shop online, Jumia is the answer, and the links are in the description. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, smash it, make it blue, and then don't forget to become a member. The join button is there. So much, so many, things for you. I'm doing 4 videos a day. That means the public videos are gonna become 3 and 1 exclusively 1 members video. Breaking news: how Sema was assigned for us. No parties coming. What? Those are going to be, videos for members first. So make sure you are a member as soon as possible. I'm out. Have a blessed evening.